Heidi-ho, campers, and welcome to episode 6 of my modded career playthrough. Last episode, we finally had a successful mission probe thingy mabobby to the moon, which brought us back lovely science, which we spent on some lovely new sexy parts, which we're going to be playing with soon. This episode, I'm not 100%, maybe one off the books. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, those are land on the moon, science on the moon. We've still got the Soyuz program to work on, but I wanted better parts for that. Yes. Let's see. Oh, we could do that actually. Yes. If I accept that, that's going to be the first one of our Sputnic program. Now, there's not going to be many in the Sputnic program. It's not going to be a very long-lived program. It's basically just a way of earning money. You don't really get very much science from it, but you earn money. Like, for instance, once all these are upgraded fully, and your money goes over 1 million, you don't really need to worry about these little missions anymore. You just do the big ones, like a mission to Juna, or Mars in hyphens. And that sort of pays for itself. It depends on how much you spend on it, but they generally pay for themselves. Once you've got over 1 million and everything's upgraded, you don't have to worry about these. So, like I said, the Sputnik program isn't going to be running for too long, but I think I'm going to do one. Let's just see where it's asking me to put it. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Normal thingy. Yeah. Okay, this yellow line here is where it's asking me to put this probe, which is going to be Sputnik 1. I know it's not in order as it should have been, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's not too bad. I think that's what we're going to do this mission. We're going to... Yeah, because I bought... Right, okay. What we are going to do is we're going to design a new launch craft to put our stuff up. Luna 2... Yeah, Luna 2 was the last one. That worked fine, that craft. But we've unlocked new parts now, so we're going to make the R7, which I've been threatening for a long time. It's a lot more efficient. It's better. It's just good. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to send a simple probe. A simple probe. Yeah. See, we don't need to send all of this, you see. So let's just start a new one, I think. Yeah, let's just start a new one. We don't need half of that science. Let's just see what science we actually need for that mission. Position satellite. It's got to have an antenna and it can generate power. And that's it. That's basically it. Although saying that was a fairly high orbit, so we probably could get science from that. Yes, actually, you know what? Ignore me. Ignore everything I just said. Luna 2, open. Ignore everything. I know nothing. Right, we're going to ditch all of that. And because it's not going to be a sample return... Oh, it could be. Shall we do a sample return from that high? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. Right, so let's change this to Sputnik. 1. Yep. We haven't got any new science, did we? Nope, still got all that. And that's yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it into orbit where it says complete the thing and come back down. Because it's in a higher orbit, we're still gonna be able to gather science. And science is exactly what the game's about. So let's build a new spacecraft, shall we? First off, obviously, we want that one of these, some fairings. We know all this works. I probably should have just left the last one, to be perfectly honest. But I'm like that. Okay, so that is the fairings. We know that works. Now, I am going to build us the R7. The R7 Semyorka. We want bigger fuel. Ooh, is that bigger? That is bigger. Right, we're going to go with this one. 2 of those, actually. Zoom out a little bit. We want the big engines this time. Make sure we get the right ones, the Wildcats. And let's just double check. I'll get rid of this. Which one is it? This one. go away. Let's just check the TWR and make sure that can carry it on its own. 1.35, so yes, that can carry that on its own, which is important, as you'll see in a moment. We're going to need decouplers. I'm just going to put one on there for now, and I'll increase later. And fuel tanks. This is the one I've been after. These are so cool. They come with their own solid fuel boosters built in, you see. I'm going to copy this engine. We could probably get away with a weaker engine, but I know this design works because I've used it before. Or a variation of it anyway. We're going to have, finally, struts. I'm going to put that on there, and it's going to go to there. That's going to make the craft stronger, which we need. Oh, and yes, fuel pumps. Yes. Fuel ducts even. I'm going to put one there and just connect to there. Right, so what this does is, when this runs out of fuel, it just jumps onto this engine and this drops off. This one will still have full fuel. My God, it's been a long day. Which is why I was very interested in the TWR being strong enough to carry it on its own. So now we have that. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Right, so we take that off. Line myself up properly. Try and make it about equal. I think it's about there. And we want 4 of those. What, 6? Oh my God. Come on. 4. And try and line it up about there. So just see if that's about equal. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to put... They look a bit weird, but it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's going to bother me actually. My OCD is going to go mental. Come on. Yeah. Is it going to be funny? It's going to be funny. Okay, so we just put that there then. Okay, fine. As long as there's one connected, that's fine. On larger craft, we need more. And speaking as a previous engineer, you should make triangles with these. So I'd put one there to there as well. Triangle shapes are where strength is. Trust me. Trust me. Now, I'm not... Do I need... No, I'm not going to put any wings on because we won't need them because each one of these has got a gimbal, which means it can vector. So we don't need wings, and trust me, it's going to have plenty of engines. Now look, I need to mess these around. Right, this part here is the solid fuel boosters at the top, which is going to be the separators, so they need to go with this. Let me just fix the staging. No, not all of them, I just want to... Just put him in there, thank you. Yes, so that's all one stage, and we want all these engines to go down the bottom. We want this engine as well, because all 5 engines are going to pop at once. In fact, I'm just curious what the TWR is. It's going to be awesome. I know it is. 2.3. Yeah, that's gonna really move. That's gonna really move. Oh yes, I remember. We was having trouble with control as well, wasn't we? So I'm going to put a RCS control module in here. A reaction wheel even. I know it's not a very big one. And it's not going to do a massive amount. And it does gain electricity. But we have it in abundance now. And it's going to make the craft work better. Basically it means I'm not going to have to turn the engine on. I'm not going to have to turn the engine on to get control. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the R7 Semyorka. Sergei Korolev would be proud. Right, we get rid of that. I think all the staging's correct. Is that equal? Is that straight? Have I put that on right? Or am I going mad? I have put that on right. Okay. Yeah. Right, so we'll save this craft. We have science. Let's just check that the groups are still the same. Brakes were the collect. Abort is that. And lights was the communication. Okay. Right, so I am happy with that. We are going to go for a launch. I do love this craft. They are so efficient. I mean, it's not as efficient as it could be. I could do an asparagus staging where the fuel tank goes from there to there and then goes in, and it will be the same on the other side, and it mirrors. So as it's going up, just 2 of these pop off as the fuel drains, and then it keeps going. But to be perfectly honest, for what this is, you really don't need it. On larger craft, we will be doing asparagus staging, but at the moment, it's technically onion staging. And I believe in real life, the R7 doesn't use these. Yeah, they don't use these fuel pumps because they weigh too much. It literally just burns all at once, and then these drop off, and then that would be less fuel in there. But look at that. Look how much we've got. That's loads. We could get to the moon, land and back with that. I love this craft. It's so cool. It is a masterpiece. So I'm going to save that when we go back in as well. Right, so let's put that over there. We'll put both these on because we actually have one now. I'll just keep an eye on the electric because I've got a reaction control in there now, and I'm only going to put the throttle up to about there because we're going to have plenty. Yeah, look at it go. We're actually going to have to slow down a little bit. I love it. I love it. Right, so yeah, Sputnik 1. I know it's not technically in order of how it should have been, you know, Sputnik being first, not manned missions, but hey, this is KSP. Just got to deal with it. Oh yes, also, because these have solid boosters built in, I don't really have to worry about what angle I'm at when I ditch the stage, because they're just going to blow it away anyway. I mean, they may blow up back here when they collide with each other, but that's fine. We don't care. As long as it doesn't blow up here, I'm happy. Yeah, I love this craft. See, it's going fast already. And look at my throttle. Okay, let's see where we are on the map. Yeah. When we come to do Soyuz, I'm going to do it from what's meant to be the Russian Cosmodrome, and I'm going to be using this rocket to lift up the new Soyuz Pro capsule. But we'll worry about that in a future episode, eh? See, this is going so well. Right, angle over lots more. Get some third horizontal speed, orbital speed. Yeah. See, that's we haven't even did the first stage, and I'm already. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. So that's wicked. That is absolutely brilliant. So I'm just going to ditch this stage now. Ooh, that's a bit disturbing. See, normally the engine's going when they drop off, so they're not going to go weird like that. But anyway, didn't hit the craft, and that's fine. And we got full fuel on there. Awesome. That's brilliant. First stage got us into. That's absolute. Yes. I love the R7. I use it basically for nearly all of my probes in the orbit of here. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so let's just turn this. See how easy it is to move now? We don't have to fight it because we've got reaction controls, reaction wheels even. And so I'm going to orbit that over to about there. Yes, it's out of the atmosphere, so I don't have to worry. Well, close enough. Now, I could set up a maneuver node here and say, to work out how long the burn's going to be. But to be honest, it's only an orbit insertion burn. So you can eyeball that. And to be fair, if you don't know how to do that by now, by what we're on, episode 6, if you haven't worked out how to get into orbit, then maybe this game isn't for you. We'll get a little bit higher. Map. Just get a little bit closer and stop. And there, and we'll turn on. Engine's full. Let's angle up a tiny bit because we're getting a bit close now. I want to try and get it on this line as much as possible because I've got a strong feeling that this orbit, what we've got to get to, is going to be on the 90 degree. Or the 0 0 degree inclination. I believe that's the technical word for it. Yeah, and I don't have... MechJeb doesn't do that yet. No. There is like an option when, once I've got MechJeb upgraded a bit more, where I can tell it to go to whatever inclination I want it to be. And it's, to be perfectly honest, it's the most easiest way to do it. I know some of you think it's cheating, but once again, NASA has stuff. Don't blame me. It's just easier and it's faster. Angle a bit more. Yeah, we are laughing for fuel. Absolutely laughing. May even be enough to launch a probe to Juno. I mean, a flyby anyway. We had the communication things to do it, that is, which we don't. Yeah, it might have enough fuel to just a one-shot at Juno. See how efficient? I love this craft. It's so cool. Okay, we want to angle down and get ready to cut engine. Okay, that's very weird. Yes, very elliptical, but it's in orbit, and that's close enough. So, where's where? Perhaps this is there. Okay, so I want to, excuse me, I want to do a burn about here then. Add. How close am I? Pretty close. Yeah, there is a margin for error the game gives you. Thank God for that. But yeah. As long as I get out there, and then I'll do a circularized burn up there, and then I'll complete that mission. Once I'm out there, I'll do the science then. But that reminds me. Oh my God, I've got to burn so soon. No. Burn. Start burning. I didn't realise it was that soon. Okay, but yeah, we'll ditch this stage then. That's good. So I'll just go onto the real screen so we can see that happen. I'm going to throttle right the way down because we're really close to. I know it doesn't look it, but trust me, we are really close to where we need to be. The last little bit always goes faster. Slow down lots more. So I don't want to overshoot this too much. Slowly, catchy monkey. Is this trick? Just cut about there, and I'll tidy it up when I get there. Oh, go on, tiny bit more. See, I lost the node. And down. Nope. About there. Okay, right, so let's ditch this now. Up. One of them is touching the sun. Yep, this is brilliant. I'm very happy. So far, success. I shouldn't say that. Map. It's going to be... Yeah, that's fine. So let's just warp here. We'll just keep an eye on my electric while we do that. Because I have an RCS in now. And that's going to eat the electric, providing... Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, so I need... Let's just... See, that's actually a bit past. Like I said, there's a bit of leeway involved. Let's warp to about here. Get ready to cancel just in case. No, that's fine. Map. Both into miles away. Close to the moon. Oh, it does look pretty. This is such a pretty game. Wait till we start doing the Hubble missions where we got the space telescopes. Yes, sorry, that's another mod I've got in. We will be doing later. You see some absolutely beautiful stuff then. The warp stopped. And now it's gone a bit farther than it should do. But that's okay, we're going to tidy up when we get here. So let's start do the maneuvers. Where I need to do. We need to do increase this burn, because we want to match this circle. Or thereabouts anyway. See, it's just out, so I'm going to need to... Which way? This way. Yep. And then increase this. Ooh. Oh, did that intersect with something? That's intersected with something. Oh. I bet that's Mimbus, isn't it? Right. Almost there. I might be able to get away with it there, depending on how fruity the computer is. We'll just slow that down a little bit to try and match the periapsis. It's intersecting with something. Oh, why like this? It is, it's intersecting with Midness. No, the moon. I hope it doesn't happen until I've completed the mission. Okay, well that's close enough. When's it going to intersect? Does it say? 5 days. Yeah, we're going to be long gone by then, so I don't have to worry. Right, so let's move over to where that is. And let's just double check that I still am pointing at the sun somewhere. Not very well, but we'll just twist that. Okay, map. Let's zoom into the maneuver node, because it's only 300. Yeah, look how much fuel we've got. So efficient. Warp here. .10 minutes. About there. Warp here. 3 minutes. Yeah, we want to halve that. Yeah, I'm using warp because if I use the keys, knowing my luck, I'm going to overshoot, and then I've got to wait all that time to come out here again. Right, 2 minutes. We're going to go on there. This is... Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy. Oh, I tell you what I didn't do. See, the communication's gone down because I forgot to turn them on. And now it's going to shoot right up again. Yeah. Like, the probe cores, they do have minor communication, but the farther out you go, obviously, the worse it is. And we do need to have better. See, it looks a bit like the Ross Nonto. For any of those fans. Yeah, I'm going to build one of those later, actually. I have a mod in with some pretty OP engines what can do stuff like that. Right, so let's start the burn now. Right, I need to see where this is going. And obviously I'm going to slow down as the burn comes on, because this one's quite important. It's starting to drift a little bit, and we'll slow down now we're getting closer. I don't want to overshoot this one too much. We're drifting. We're drifting. Gonna just smidgen the last bit. Slow as I can. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. There we go. That is close enough. Now, did that complete my contract? I believe it did. Yes, it has. Awesome. That's brilliant. Mission complete. So let's get rid of this now. I call that a success. We'll do the science, which was a bot, I believe. Yep, that one. We will keep all of this yummy, yummy science. We will try and return it all. Map. So, now that's been done, I need to slow us down. Now, because we've got lots of fuel, I'm going to do this the correct way. It's not the way that NASA does it, because they try and save fuel, because the one thing about KSP is we are Delta V heavy compared to real life when it's not. How NASA do general re-entries, they'll just hit into the atmosphere like I've done on a previous episode, and then let the atmosphere slow you down. But because we have so much Delta V, I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to slow us down, then I'm going to circlize, then I'm going to crash. The reason I'm doing it that way is when you hit the atmosphere, I will be going a lot slower than I would if I just slowed down and crashed into it now. I mean, the craft would probably survive, but because it's an untested craft going through atmospheric conditions, I don't want to risk that yet. I don't want any more failures. So, full engines. Yeah, luckily the contract doesn't... Yeah, they never ask for you to keep it there for longer than 10 seconds, which is great, because otherwise with so many contracts you would have... Your solar system would become very cluttered. That's 71. I couldn't have timed that better. Right, so let's just keep the electricity on, because I'm not sure which way I'm pointing now. Only a bit. Not good. Let's just turn that around, because... No. Which way? This way. Yes. I'd feel better if one is definitely pointing at the sun. And let's warp down to here. So yeah, I would say that's a successful testing of the R7 Semyorka, which I'm going to save. We're going to keep that. So let's keep building spacecraft. Typical though, it's taken this long to unlock it. Oh, stop. See the electric going down then? What is that? Did I pass in front of something? Which way is the sun pointing? Very peculiar. That should not have done that. I mean, granted, it's going to go past behind the moon, the Kerbal here, which is going to drag it down. But we're pointing in the right direction. As long as we point in the right direction, that should be okay. Okay, so let's warp here and hope for the best. Because it's here, I want to circlize. So, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He says. Hopefully. It's going to start dropping down now. Let's see what that looks like. Should look pretty. It's always the last slide you look at. Okay, so let's go into retrograde. Which is about here, I think. And just make sure I am where I should be. But let's get a bit closer. Because look at my orbit speed now. Yeah, 3,000. The faster you go into the atmosphere, the more riskier it is for your spacecraft. Obviously. There. And I know it's not perfect, but because we don't really need it to be. Just going to turn that on now full. Now I can, because I'm slowing down at the periapsis and I'm dropping the apoapsis, I can just keep burning now and I will go in. And I've lost that extra speed I was worried about. So instead of me having to do 2 maneuvers, I can just do this one now. I might even try to go for a land. We'll see where it goes. Look, see all the extra fuel we've got, how nice it is. Here we go, see the periapsis, lowest point, and that goes down, and we've just, yep, that'll do. And we're going, yeah, that's lovely. Look how fast we're going, it's great. It's great. Right, now, we're going to ditch this stage. And we're going to try and keep pointing straighten that because it's going to make it easier for me in the retrograde. Yeah, we'll just speed up until we hit some drag. Oh, you know what I do need to do? Oh no, you know what I did? I didn't collect the science. No! No! Oh, I hate this not saving malarkey. Well, I'll get money anyway. Oh, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. That was me gushing about my new rocket. Well, they do say in NASA that there's always one mistake on every mission. Whether it's life-threatening or mission-critical is another matter. This one was neither. It's bloody upsetting. God damn it. Oh, it's not fair. Why like this? I'm a caca. It's Hebrew, by the way. Yeah, but we're coming up at a nice speed. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We'll get the money back anyway from it. What are we on now? 690. You know what? I'm going to upgrade the science building when we go back down. I know I won't be able to use anything in it yet, but we do desperately need to upgrade it, because then I can even take surface samples. Woo! Which is more science, which I won't forget. God damn it. Sputnic. That's my science blowing up, which I needed. Bye bye, science. Landing a drink. We're doing good. We've got a nice electric. And it's a lot easier to control now. I've got that RCS control module. In fact, that's even too good. Okay, we're slowing down plenty. Damn it. I'm going to turn these off now because it's bottom heavy. It should look after itself. And there we go. Drop to a decent altitude. And pop shoots. Drop to proper altitude. Just let the chutes open. Yeah, once again, if I haven't mentioned it, I'm pretty sure I have, but you don't want to fast forward or chute opens. Bad things. Kraken eats your thing. I made it a bit heavier. What was it? 4 meters a second than the last one? It should be a little bit higher with the RCS. 5. Yeah, 4. Yeah, only a tiny bit. But yes, plenty. Right, fast forward. Yes, the altitude meter, because we're over sea, we don't have to worry about it being incorrect. We know, because it's based off sea level. When you come to land on other planets, that's more a suggestion. Yeah. So, successful testing of the R7. First Sputnik successful, apart from we didn't bring the science back, so I didn't hit the button, because I'm an idiot. Oh, bugger me. What a waste. But still, it's done. Mission accomplished. Yes, no science port back. No. But we have got that. So yes, let's upgrade this while I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah, some of you might have noticed I have new icons. I realised that last episode that I didn't do this. I didn't install all the mods I said I installed. Episode 1 description, by the way. And this one's quite important. Kerbal alarm clock. It tells me when all my transfers are going to be, which is very important. Make life a lot easier. Not sure what that one is. Patch manager. I haven't seen that one before. Not sure which mod that came in with, but hey. It's there. Auto asparagus. I'm pretty sure I had that one. Anyway. So, I'm going to call it this episode. We did a successful mission, even though it wasn't what I wanted. I think we're going to have another one of those. Inclination. That's a slightly different inclination. But it's money all the same. That's going to be Sputnic 2. I'm not sure what we're going to do next episode, whether we're going to do Soyuz or another Sputnik or even attempt a lunar landing, maybe. I know I was playing with the idea of doing an orbital return to Minmus, but I think I'm going to hold off going to a different body until we've got a bit farther in progression. I'm just going to save that. So yes, calling it for an episode. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying laughing at me and all my stupidity. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, take it easy.